Everybody, whoops, excuse me. Everybody, my name's Ed. Okay, so we're going to do another quick movie review. This time we're going to have 8 Million Ways to Die. It's from 1986. Excuse me, directed by Hal Ashby and starring Jeff Bridges, Rosanna Arquette, Andy Garcia. It is a crime drama where an alcoholic ex-cop befriends a hooker trying to escape the life. When she's killed, he teams up with another call girl to discover if the killer is her pimp or a hot-headed drug dealer. So the plot is basically Scudder, played by Bridges, is a cop who has a drinking problem. He's forced to quit the force, and one day after rehab, he's invited to a fancy party by a high-priced car girl named Sunny. So Scudder's confused at first, but it seems Sunny wants to hire him to help her escape her pimp named Chance. After Scudder talks to Chance, he tries to get her to leave town, but Sunny ends up dead. And after going through her belongings, Scudder believes that she might have stolen money and drugs from some shady characters. It's probably the pimp Chance, or else it's the violent drug dealer Maldonado, played by Andy Garcia. And he's met, that he's met Maldonado earlier at Chance's house. So Scudder somehow partners with Sarah, played by Rosanna Arquette. She's another prostitute and Chance's right hand woman. He somehow convinces her to help him get enough evidence to turn the killer over to the police. And that's basically the movie goes from there, without giving too much away. So now I mostly liked it. Jeff Bridges is really good in his role as a broken man trying to do the right thing, as is Rosanna Arquette as a character who's kind of the hooker with a heart of gold archetype. And Andy Garcia, though, he's really great as a cocky, sleazy drug dealer. And Garcia pretty much steals the show. Now, the script is by Oliver Stone. I'm not sure how much of his original dialogue made it to the screen. There's a couple of missteps here and there. Having said that, my favorite scene where Scudder and Maldonado are trying to suss each other out, and it seems that at least in part it might have been kind of ad libbed. And now, having since looked it up, it turns out much of the movie was rewritten and the final script wasn't ready. So some of the dialogue was, in fact, ad lib. Now, there's a few things in the movie that happen just because we're in a thriller movie and it's a movie where there aren't that many surprises, but for the most part, it mostly works. Like I said, Oliver Stone wrote the script here. It's based on a novel written by Lawrence Block. Stone also wrote the scripts for Scarface, Year of the Dragon, of course, directed later films such as Platoon, JFK, Wall Street, Natural Born Killers, and others. The movie does not have a lot of super flashy filmmaking, but it is very solid and serviceable. Not a lot of obvious flashy camera work or flashy special effects. Ashby does straightforward movie storytelling, previous to Million Ways to One. Hal Ashby, sorry, was known for directing. He was a critically correct acclaim. He's most renowned for films including Harold and Maude, The Last Detail, Shampoo, Being There, and Let's Spend the Night Together. And he's been nominated for several awards. Okay, so to wrap it up, 8 Million Ways to Die by acclaimed director Hal Ashby and starring Jeff Bridges and Rosanna Arquette. It's a pretty enjoyable movie. It's not perfect, but it's okay with some likable leads and a serviceable plot. Much of it is carried by the leads in professional filmmaking. There's a solid sense of suspense, although there is a couple of flaws in the script. But all in all, it's a pretty decent movie. All right, so that's it. Thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it, and you have a great day.